I'm just going to show you this little improvement they've made on the southern side of the bridge. Now the path used to go there and it's shifted across very slightly, and they have built this new section of path. No worries. No, it's wider. I guess people aren't paying attention to where they're going. They've used nice fine material on it. Well done. Thumbs up. I got to say that's an improvement. I mean, this section of path here, which was done, I guess, about a month ago, it's pretty good. My main complaint with it is just how it meets up with that path. They've actually done a much better job with the new section of path down here with the intersection. Is it a major problem? No. It's just they're not really thinking through these things that carefully. Now we're still stuck with this narrow section of path. It's okay if you've got people that aren't wobbling around. It's not a danger of collision, but this opened up the other day. When I came through, I think on Tuesday, they had the bobcat out and they were digging up the foundations for this. And this is a nice wide section of path. I've got to say that's quite well done. And it avoids this issue here. You can see that this is the problem I was complaining about. This contention between bus passengers and cyclists at this bus stop, where there was the potential for cyclists going around that blind corner to clobber someone who's getting up out of their seat to step onto a bus, because you can't see them, it's a blind corner. So that remediates that issue completely, and I've got to say that's nice. It was pretty quick. You know, the fencing went up. It was about a week from when the fencing went up, I guess, to when work started, and then it was a couple of days to then get it laid down. Now this is what I was talking about with the section of path back there. Notice how this path does not meet at a T. It's a nice, well, what would you call that? It's a nice ramp, I guess, that comes off it, or a slip lane, or whatever you want to call it. That's good. Now I don't know why they then didn't continue this on through here to widen this section, because obviously you've got two-way traffic going across there, and that's only going to get busier, I would say, at the end of this year, when they close the Fremantle traffic bridge for a year or so while they demolish it and build a new one in its place. Now when that happens, we're going to have about 8,000 vehicle movements per day that are currently going over the Fremantle traffic bridge get redirected over the Stirling Highway Bridge. So there's going to be a major increase in congestion around here, and every cyclist that is currently going across the Fremantle traffic bridge just riding on the road, and there's a lot of them, they're all going to be forced to use the Stirling Highway Bridge. Now they're then going to have a choice of, do I ride on the road, it's two lanes, it's busier, there's lots of trucks, and risk it, or do I start using this detour across the path? So there's likely to be a substantial increase in cyclists using this path when that happens. And so, you know, all I'm doing is looking ahead a year and saying this needs to be sorted out now before the traffic increase hits it. And then, you know, then there's this mad scramble to fix things whilst it's being heavily used, which is a stupid way of doing things. Thank you. You know, that's a reactive process rather than a proactive process.